Well, I mean, there's not much you can really say about this because we don't know the facts of the story.
The facts, we don't know the validity of the
We don't know exactly. We don't know what actually happened.
Those are the facts.
It's a very the facts are
as the
he
accuser
versus she
as
said.
they happened.
What's that?
Those are the facts as portrayed by the accuser.
That's right, but we don't know what actually happened if that's accurate. Right?
No. But it is pretty bizarre for somebody to come up with a story like that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And any time that an athlete is accused of this, and we had an incident with Patrick Kane a few months ago, or about a month ago now.
It's on hush. You don't hear anything about that anymore. So
yeah, it hasn't heard a lot about it. Any time an athlete is accused, I need to know facts before I have an opinion because
those are the facts. I don't have an opinion on it either.
That's right. Athletes are targets.
The accuser. The thing is how she's going to prove those facts are real or there's an allegation.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she can. She has all these allegations of all these things that he wanted her to do years ago.
But it's a wide open story that either it's so wide open that the police will be able to put them in those places. You know, there's cameras everywhere and stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
And the same thing happened with Bill Cosby when the first one came out on. They're just setting him up. Hey, this guy.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying that Rose is similar, but this poor girl, she's got to find another girl that went through the same experience.
That's a good point, Bill, because
Cosby.
That's a great point.
It's exactly what Billy said. If there's any truth in this, then they will come out of the woodwork, and it'll be a career-ending blow for him.
It wasn't until, as Bill said, all the other girls came out when it came to Bill Cosby that people started saying, "Oh my goodness, we got a pattern, we got an issue." And
the same thing happened to Gomeshi here in Toronto.
That's exactly right. Jean Gomeshi had one incident, and everyone else came up, and all of a sudden now the story becomes much more believable.
Well, the story begets weight. Like you can't have 3 or 4 or 5 witnesses that don't know each other.
That's right.
That have never spoke to each other, and they are exact. That's why when the police are doing a murder investigation, they have evidence that they've not leaked out into the press that it's just they would know, and if the person they're interviewing has knowledge of that. That's how they put him at the murder scene. You follow what I'm saying to you?
Well, yeah, you know what? Listen, this has been in sports for years. This happened with the Duke lacrosse team. There were some allegations. The allegations were proven not true, but the reputations were tarnished. This happened with Jim Boeheim, an assistant coach of his at Syracuse. When allegations are made, it doesn't matter if they're proven to be true or not. Their lives are become a nightmare for a long time.
No, if you're exonerated, you're exonerated. If you're guilty, that's when your life's going to be a nightmare because you're going to jail. You're going to prison, right? And the same thing happened with Mike Tyson. I think that really destroyed his career because he or cut his career short.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm sure that they're going to do a very detailed investigation here. And if it's true, it's not good.